Hey y'all, you want to keep me company tonight when I make dinner? Well, actually it's the morning time because I'm putting this in the crock pot or my Ninja roaster. Tonight we're going to have, it's called Gone All Day Stew. And originally I put this in a big old pan in the oven and it had to do for like 4 or 5 hours on a low temp. But it's summer and I don't have the strength for the heat my whole house up. So we're gonna do it in my Ninja roaster, and I've got 2 pounds of beef. The original recipe about 35 years ago said chuck roast, and you can do chuck roast. My favorite is a shoulder roast, so I got shoulder roast. You do you, and I will do all the different measurements in the comments below because I'm just throwing it in the pot, which is what you totally can do. When I get a recipe for the first time, I follow it strictly to the letter and then I tweak it, and that's fine. Okay, so I've got 2 pounds of beef and I've got about 4 or 5, sorry, I'm off camera, 4 or 5 onions just quartered, and this roaster might not be big enough. Then I've got some potatoes, and you can use whatever kind. I'm gonna have to transfer it to a bigger bowl. We're gonna need a bigger boat. And whatever kind of potatoes you want. I just did the red potatoes because they're pretty. And then I've got some celery, some carrots, and mushrooms. I did 2 different kinds, the cremini and the white mushrooms. Doesn't matter. You can do whatever you want. Yeah, y'all. I'm gonna transfer this to a bigger dish. Hang on. Okay, we're back. I got a bigger boat. Okay, so everything's transferred in here and it's all mixed up now, but that's okay because you're gonna do that anyway. So now we're gonna add the flavors. I've got 2 cubes of beef bouillon, just throw it in there, and 2 bay leaves, 1, 3, and I am going, isn't this cute? It's a little mason jar, and anybody that knows me knows I love mason jars. You're gonna do a tablespoon of Italian seasoning. If you don't have Italian seasoning, you can do, what is it? Oregano and rosemary, and a little garlic and everything. Never hurt anything. In fact, the recipe doesn't call for it, but I always add garlic powder. Okay, so just sprinkle that on. Okay. And I'm gonna push this to the side because we're gonna make our roux. I have a 1/4 cup of flour, and to that I'm going to add a can of tomato soup. Bloop. Can you see? I forget. Okay, there's tomato soup, and then a cup of water. You could use a cup of wine, but we don't. We do water. I almost got this too much for this bowl. Okay, and I'm just gonna whisk it together and make sure my flour's all broke up. And then I'm just gonna pour that on top, add a little salt and pepper to your taste, and let it go. Depending on what time of day you put it in, let it go for 6 hours or 8 hours. Taste it about halfway through, see if you need to add any more flavoring. Of course, we always go heavy on the garlic because we like garlic. And this stuff is really, really good. I used to fix this for after dinner Sunday when we invite people over. We invited this one couple over, and I ain't gonna mention any names because to me it's to a cook it's a compliment. That rascal, he had 3 platefuls. So I just love that person right away. But anyway, try it. You can do it in the oven if you want to heat your house up and sweat and show them that you worked really, really hard. Or you can do the same thing, go outside, run around for 5 minutes, come back inside and pull it out of the crock pot and say, I worked so hard on this. I'm not telling anybody. You go ahead. Okay, now let's see. I'm sure you know what it looks like to pour it in the crock pot, but I thought I'd help you out. All right. Then you're just going to pour that over it. Put the lid on and let it go all day. We really like this too. So, I mean, I don't do the potatoes because, you know, keto. That was the sink. Okay, see, that's it. Now, when I find where I put my lid, I'm going to put the lid on and let it go. So I hope you guys like it. And if you do, and you try it, let me know, because I love to hear back from you guys. And, you know, I'm still open for any suggestions of what you want to join me in cooking. All right, bye-bye.